Clear my black plates.
Come off lately like a dang dust storm down here.
All right, we are live at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is the First Gear Racing Gen 6 Cup Series Saturday Night Showdown. We are watching a pit party where the guys are going to do a practice start. They are coming to take the green flag for that practice start, so we're going to sit back and just enjoy the music.
All right, guys, I'm going to count it down here, going in 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go.
And we got action already. That's George Buck.
Did I just not leave you enough room there?
I'll say that, sucker.
If I didn't leave you enough room, that's on me, my bad.
Well, that's all right.
All right, so we'll go through and look at some of the field tonight. We're looking at the 9 car of Jason Haney. He is second fastest in this practice session. Right behind him is the 55 of Ryan Hill. Behind him is the 28 Logan Boone. And behind Logan Boone, we have the 66 of Todd Smith. And you will see the 1 car of Nolan Milnes. 4 car of Taylor Curtin. And it's 75, Tommy Thompson. Then it's Ivan Deschamps. Oh, Tommy's around. He's made it to the warm-up lane, though. See some scrapes on the side of that 75. Take a look at the 80 car. That is Mark Ouellette. And behind Mark is the 77 car of Joseph Groves. Got a few cars on pit road. That is the 42 car of Cole Snyder. There he is, Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. As we look at our Pagoda cam, new for tonight. I think this will be really cool when the cars are on pit lane. Here we are on the Pagoda cam overlooking the backstretch at Brian Hayberger. There's another car on pit road. That is the 3 car of Jareth Van Slooten. We see the 70 of George Buck. There's another look at the 82. Oh, the 7 did not make it to pit lane. He smashed the inside wall. You see the 77 in the distance.
Welcome back, buddy.
Okay.
Nine pitting. Nine.
Oh, 9 getting sideways coming in there. 55 locking up as well. And we've got a 16 car field. I think we're going to have a lot of green flag stops tonight. It's a big track. Everyone can get out and stretch their legs a little bit. And you may have seen earlier, we also have the spoiler cam tonight. So excited about that. And we got one other surprise. We have got the onboard camera looking at the empty seat of the 9 car. So we'll go on board with Todd Smith and look at him. Making his way down the front stretch here at Indianapolis. Into turn 1.
All right, guys. We got less than 5 minutes left to practice here. Just want to go over the drivers' meeting for tonight. Welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway, round 14 of the season. This is the 5th Crown Jewel race of the season. We are scheduled for 100 laps, 80% on the fuel, 4 sets of tires in the pits, and 1 fast repair as usual. The leader does have lane choice for the start and the restarts. Must be called at the beginning of the race before pace car takes off, and then coming in before getting 1 lap to go under a caution for a restart. We got Edwin in the booth. Broadcast is live. For turns 1 and 2, it is required through iRacing. You have to use the access road when leaving pit road. Turns 3 and 4, the access road is not required, but the pit speed cone is very early compared to the IndyCar layout. So make sure you get a practice in that real quick. And then if you're damaged or something of that sort, please use the access roads for getting around the track in the corners and not use the racing line. Good luck, everybody. Appreciate all of you for coming and joining in tonight. Let's have a fun race, and we'll see you at the end. What's that? I couldn't hear you.
Can I get an EOL after qualifying, please?
Copy that. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
There's not much left to practice. Coming up on about 40 seconds. We'll get qualifying going 10 minutes. Take your 2 laps anytime during those 10 minutes. Oh yes, I think pit lane is going to be a hairy place tonight. Oh, and the Colonel, Alex Fuller, has made it in tonight. So we'll have 17 starters. He got 2 laps in and immediately went to 6th place on the practice charts. Now, should conclude it. Yep, there we go. Practice is over. Kyle Heath, your fastest. Todd Smith, Jason Haney, Nolan Milnes, Brian Hayberger.
Struggling to judge my distance out to the wall, so if you come off the turn side by side with me, just please expect me to leave at least half a car length off the wall.
All right, good luck in qualifying, driver.
So we've got Kyle Heath going to the track first. Kyle is not messing around tonight. First one on track for qualifying. We'll see if he captures the pole in about 2 laps.
Good luck, everybody. I'm just going to try and stay out of y'all's way.
We have got, at the moment, 7 cars currently on track. Kyle Heath will be the first one to cross the start-finish line. Here he comes. Lap number 1 is in the books. 53.12. We're going to take a look at Ryan Hill. Ryan is across the start-finish line now. 53.16, so just a tick off. Taylor Curtin has crossed the line. 53.6. Mark Ouellette has turned his first lap in. 4th. 54.4. Here comes Trevor Benz. Coming to the start-finish line, we're going to see if Kyle Heath improves lap number 2. 52.81. Trevor Benz went to second with the 53.04, and he's going to call it enough. Trevor's happy with that lap. Here comes Ivan Deschamps. He slots in 7th. See if Ryan, nope, I'm sorry, Brian, I'm looking at Ryan Hill's name as well, Brian Hayberger. He's currently 3rd. Does he have anything in the tank for lap number 2? Here he comes, all the way to the pit wall. Slower, 53.09, so his 53.6 so far has him in the 3rd position. We've got the Colonel, Alex Fuller. He is on lap number 2. Or working lap number 2, I should say. Keep an eye on him since he went 6th fastest with only 2 laps of practice. Oh, and he's in the wall. So he's not going to get a time. He locks it up, spins it around, parks it in the grass. So the next car that is close to completing, there is the 77 of Joe Groves. 8th, 55.59. Take a look at Cole Snyder here. He comes across the start-finish line. 7th fastest, 54.61. Cole Snyder is working lap number 2. Alex Fuller is also on lap number 2. We're going to go back to the 42. No. We'll see where Fuller goes. Then we'll jump to the 42. There, the 42 comes across start-finish line, 6th position. Todd Smith has gone 2nd on lap number 1. So I think the Colonel, Alex Fuller, is just logging laps at this point since he missed practice. Todd Smith in turn. Oh, hard into the wall for Todd Smith. That engine is destroyed. Front bumper ripped off. Smokes the inside wall in the short chute. We'll look at Tommy Thompson as he crosses the line. He does not improve on lap number 2. So Nolan Milnes has just crossed the start-finish line. He has jumped to the 6th position now. Also take a look at Jason Haney. Jason is exiting turn number 4 to finish lap number 1. It goes across the yard of bricks. Only 8th fastest for Jason Haney, 53.16. It is very close between the top 8. Kyle Heath the only one to get into the 52-second bracket. Everyone else, 2nd through 8th, separated by 15 hundredths of a second. Jason is on lap number 2, though. Oh, he may have just kissed the wall. .53.11 for Jason Haney, so he does improve his time, but not his position. So Kyle Heath should be the pole sitter by 0.2 of a second over Todd Smith. Trevor Benz will be 3rd. Brian Hayberger, Ryan Hill, Nolan Milnes, Cole Snyder, Jason Haney, Jarris Van Sluten, Taylor Curtin 10th. 11th will be Tommy Thompson, and it's Mark Ouellette, Ivan Deschamps, Joseph Groves. And it should be George Buck, Logan Boone, and Alex Fuller. Still got a minute and change left. Not going to be enough time for anybody to haul out of the pits and complete 1 lap, much less 2 laps to get a green flag lap in. So this should be the final running order. 14 cars taking time, 17 scheduled to start.
All right, good session there, guys. Congrats, Kyle, on the pole. And remember, guys, 100 laps, long race. Good luck, everybody. Let's have a fun one.
Mic check.
Is Kyle Heath doing Kyle Heath thing?
I got you, Joey.
So that officially concludes qualifying. The 10 minutes are up. We'll let the cars start populating. So there you are looking at the 13 car of Kyle Heath with Todd Smith on his outside. The front row has loaded in to start this race.
Go around me.
We'll take a look at row number 2. That is Trevor Benz and Brian Hayberger. Waiting on the 55 of Ryan Hill to make his way to the grid. But there you see row number 3's outside, Nolan Milnes. Then it is Cole Snyder and Jason Haney on the 4th row. There you see the 55 is loaded in, so we get a good look at him.
I mean, just look at it the way Cletus does. The only way's up.
So row 4 again, Cole Snyder, Jason Haney. Taylor Curtin. We're waiting on the 3 car of Jarris Van Sluten.
As much as you can, like get to that white line. Wrong
There's
radio.
the 3 car.
I'm telling everybody to get to the white line. Fair enough.
75 of
That way
Tommy
you'll push up with
Thompson,
me while you're
80 of
outside,
Mark
though.
Ouellette. Ivan Deschamps, and the 77 of Joseph Groves.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Then it's Alex Fuller, Logan Boone, and by himself,
Everything's great.
on the 9th row, George Buck.
Looking forward to racing with them next week, and everything's fine.
So we see the field start to make their way down the front stretch. Will be 1 pace lap, so the next time around will be green flag. Nice big old American flag on the outside of turn 1. We salute you. Here they come through the short chute, down into turn number 2. Take a quick peek at the weather for tonight. Temperature is 84 degrees Fahrenheit. We got a 2-mile-an-hour wind from the northeast. Clear skies, humidity 26%. So should be some really good weather for racing. The 7 car of Ivan Deschamps has opted for an EOL, so he will start at the back. EOL is end of line.
Good luck, y'all.
Yep, good luck, all.
17 Gen 6 stock cars ready to race this evening. Field making their way through turns 3 and 4. And as soon as that pace car hits the pit lane, we are going to go green here at Indianapolis for 100 laps. 250 miles. Here they come. We're waiting for that green flag to drop.
Green, green, green.
And there it is, green flag in the air. We are underway here at Indianapolis. Field has made it safely through turn 1. We'll see if they do the same through turn number 2. Almost contact between the 33 and the 66. 33 trying to slide up in front of the 55, but the 55 is going to drop to his inside. Still side by side for third as they go into turn 3. Contact between the 42 and the 82. The 82 sliding, sliding.
I thought no one was going to send it in there. My bad, brother.
82 is going to save it. He's still up in the trash in the marbles. He'll get it back down. Got to get those tires cleaned off. Here we are back up front. Todd Smith is putting pressure all over the Eagle. .33 way wide. Oh, he may have smoked the wall there. 55 making a move for second. Ryan Hill to the inside of Todd Smith, and he has completed the pass. So it's Kyle Heath, Ryan Hill, Todd Smith, your top 3, but Todd's going to get a run. He's looking back under. No, he's going to fall in line behind the 55.
Sorry, Joe.
All good.
9 car looking underneath the 42. They are side by side down the backstretch. Nine car is going to complete the pass. He moves up to 6th now. Cole Schneider drops back to 7th. Got the Colonel Alex Fuller. He is up to 8th.
Thank you, Taylor. I was trying to push, but then I didn't want to give up time there.
Kyle Heath, he's got a mirror full of that 55. And right on board is the 55. It looks underneath the 13, looking up the rear spoiler. 55 to the front.
You go ahead. I'm not in a hurry.
Kyle Heath do the crossover. He's going to stay in line behind the 55. So new leader Ryan Hill.
Thank you, Judge.
Kyle looking to the outside of the 55, nothing there. He stays in line as they go into turn 3. We got the 9 car looking underneath the 33. That is for 5th. Is the 42 going to follow him? 42 slides up, side-by-side battle for 6th. And Cole Schneider is going to complete the pass.
Sorry, Mark.
I've already had to change my pants once. Whew.
So we are watching 4th through 7th. Top 3 still the same. Now you can see back to the 11th place. That is Taylor Curtin, that white car at the very top of the screen there. Take a look back. Let's check on Tommy Thompson. He's got a mirror full of Mark Ouellette. So 75 and 80. You got the 28 of Logan Boone. 70 of George Buck back in 15th. Ivan Deschamps 16th. There we see Joseph Groves. So that is the 55 of Ryan Hill. He is your leader. He's closely pursued by 13 and 66. And it's a 1.6 second gap back to 4th place, Nolan Milnes. Kyle making a run though. He's taking a look at the 55.
on by, Mark.
Brian, I'll lift you, but I'll just lift it into the straight.
We've got a new man in second. That is Todd Smith. But not for long. The Eagles got a run underneath them. Both cars sliding out of turn 2.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And something happened to Nolan Milnes. And Taylor Curtin is also in the pit lane. So with Nolan going to the pits, that moves Cole Snyder to 4th, Jason Haney to 5th, Trevor Benz to 6th. You see the 4 car. There he is coming out of pit lane. He is 1 lap down. Car running really, really high, trying to stay out of the way of traffic. 16 ducks low to avoid him. 3 cars going to follow suit. Kyle Heath making a move for the lead underneath the 55. I think Todd Smith is going to make this 3 wide. Yes, he does. No, he thought about it. He backed out. That was going to make things really, really interesting. Maybe if it was the last lap of the race. But they're still battling. Todd's got to run now. Does he take it? 55-13, banging fenders as they come around turn number 4. And there's still 88 laps to go. Side-by-side battle for the lead. Todd Smith pushing the 13 car down the front straightaway. New leader 13, Kyle Heath. Todd Smith tried to get under that 55 of Ryan Hill, but didn't manage to complete it. .55 or 66, really high through turn 3. 55 is making another run at the 13. 55 looking really low. He's down below the white line. He's got Kyle Heath in front of him. Kyle's just gracing the white line. 55 down below it. $55 at 13, doing the snake. And the 66 is pulled right back up to him, so we still got a 3-car battle for the lead. $13 underneath the 55, completes the pass. New leader, Kyle Heath. '66, he was trying to make a run at the 55, but he ran really wide in turn 3. He's lost a ton of time there. He did that before and he gained it back, so we'll see if he can climb back up. He dropped to about a second back. The 13 to 55 keep racing like they have. He should get back up there. Got coming up to 20 laps complete. That will be a 5th of this race down. have been caution-free. We've got 15 cars on track out of 17 that started. We'll go back and take a look at how some of the other drivers are doing. Kyle Heath and Ryan Hill first and second there. Todd Smith is in third. There's the 42 and the 9. That's fourth and fifth. And sixth place, Brian Hayberger. He's right there with them. So we got a whale of a battle going on back here with Trevor Benz, Alex Fuller, Jared Van Sluten, and the 4 car of Taylor Curtin thrown in there. He is 15th, 1 lap down. So the 33, 16, and 3, they are battling for the 7th position. Trevor has it right now. 16 and 3, trying to get a piece of it. So we'll drop back now, take a look at the 80 car. He's all his lonesome, top 10 at the moment, running mean, green, and clean. That is Mark Ouellette. 11th place, Logan Boone. Ivan Deschamps in 12th. 13th, Tommy Thompson, and hanging in there, running 14th, that is Joseph Groves. So we look back at the 13 and 55. Pulling up right up to that back bumper. Wasn't able to maintain, right on the back bumper going through 1. Just gracing those rumble strips to 55. He's trying to pull up to that back bumper again. Tenth of a second separate these two, 13 and 55. They seem to be in lockstep with one another. They're just zigzagging back across, up and down the start-finish straight. As they barrel off into turn 3. I'm sorry, turn number 1. Looking low. He doesn't have enough for a run this time. 13 and 55 in lockstep with one another. Not much to separate between them. Todd Smith has fallen off. He's 2 seconds back of the leader now. He could hang with them for about 20 laps. It seems like he's hit a threshold. We've had a change for 4th. That's Jason Haney. He has gotten around the 42. The 82 is tagged right in there with him. 42 Lumen looking nothing this time. So moved the 9 car up to 4th place. Take a look back. That is the Colonel Alex Fuller. He has moved up to 7th. Trevor Benz 8th. Jareth Van Sluten 9th. So take a look back up front. 55. He's trying. Still trying. 42 car is going to call it to pit lane on lap number 20 as we start lap 25. So watch him come down pit lane. Wrong pit lane. There we go. Right side up. It's down. Gonna look for the left side to go up. There it is. As soon as he drops, he's down and away. There goes the 42. And is he going to maintain his spot on the lead lap? There goes the 77. I think he may be able to get ahead of the leaders. Looking at the track map in your top right corner. It's going to be close. He may pop out right in front of him. 13 and 55 are coming. And he is. He's going to maintain this lead lap. Uh-oh. I noticed that the Colonel Alex Fuller has dropped to 14th. Did he have trouble entering pit lane?
33 pit.
Slowing, not fast enough. Still too fast, still too fast. Oh no, he's going to slide right into the pit wall. Oh no. Let's rewind that one more time. We had the scoring pylon blocking us. Here's a good view of it. Just too fast, way too fast. I think he was thinking it was the IndyCar pits. Their pit lane is about where that white line is in the middle. Stock car Indianapolis Motor Speedway is for the entrance to pit lane. It's a tough break for the Colonel Alex Fuller. It appears he has called it a night. So we have got the 13 and 55 still in lockstep. There they are. Jason Haney has got out in front of them. He is trying to hang on to the lead lap. 66. Todd Smith is going to come to pit lane. So we will watch the 66 come down. Trevor Benz is pitted. He made it one lap down, so he came out behind the leaders. Oh, the 66. Does he have to back up? Oh, he slid through his pit stall. He had to reverse just a little bit. That's going to slow him down. Is it enough for the 42 and the 9 to get up to him? We'll have to check that progress. Oh, yes, the 42 is going to get him all day.
Yellow.
Oh, the caution is out. The caution is out. Looks like we've had an incident in turn 2 with the number 70 of George Buck. So this is a huge break for the 42, 66, and 9. They have completed this round of pit stops. And they should cycle to the front because Kyle Heath, Ryan Hill, Brian Hayberger, Jareth Van Sluten, Mark Ouellette, they have not pitted yet.
Are you in an uh-oh spot like me?
I'm worried.
So the 13 seems to be concerned about
We're not
fuel.
This time. Roll it back.
So we've got drama here with the leaders. We'll take a look at the George Buck incident in just a moment. Let's make sure that 13 and 55 have enough fuel to make it to their pit stop. Huge break for the 66, 42 and 9. And the 33 should get the lucky dog. And the 4, 28, 7, I think they'll all have, I'm not sure if they've pitted. Yes, so the 28, 7, 77, all one lap down, should be able to take the wave around. No, the 75 is going to go in, as is the 4, and the 28 is going to stay out. So I don't know when some of them have made their pit stops. So the 42 is going to come back down pit lane, as is the 9. The 66 is going to stay out. So I'm wondering if the 42 and the 9 are going to top off gas and still try to cycle back to the front. So we'll keep an eye on that. So it's the gas and go for the 42 and the 9. I thought they would have. The 9 is still in the pits. So Todd Smith will be your leader. Then it'll be Kyle Heath, Ryan Hill, Brian Hayberger, Sheriff Walker. There goes Cole Snyder. Mark Willett is going to come out 7th. The 9 must have had a speeding penalty, perhaps? There goes the 33. And the 9 is down and away as well, so the 33 is just coming in, being the lucky dog.
Broadcast status for repairs, 50 seconds of damage.
10-4, appreciate it. For those interested in the Stanley Cup, Vegas is up 2-0 on Carolina. 8 minutes and change left in the second period.
Copy that.
So we've got the field forming up behind the pace car. It's going to be Todd Smith, Kyle Heath, Ryan Hill, Brian Hayberger, Jareth Van Sluten, Cole Snyder, Mark Willett, Jason Haney, Trevor Benz, Logan Boone, Ivan Deschamps.
Sorry, I didn't get to catch up there. What was the, do we have a claim for that one?
I did say we would go back and check the 70 car. We're going to do that real quick while they make their way down the backstretch. 70 smoked the wall in turn 1. It just didn't turn, went up the track, smoked the wall, down across the emergency lane. That's the exit of the road course. Oh, and he spun it out. So that's what brought out the caution. And we're back to the field coming through turn number 4. Waiting on the pace car to jump to pit lane. So we still got 14 cars on track.
Green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Todd Smith leads us to green. He's got a mirror full of the 55. Todd's going to jump up in front of the 13. So I think the man on the move that benefited the most from this caution, that's the 82, Brian Hayberger. He's jumped right up there with the 55 and 13. He's also got the 42, 3, and 9 right behind him. But he was running around 6th before that caution came out. He's up to 4th now. I guess you could say it benefited Todd Smith the most. He's in the lead now because of it. Yeah, 66 and 82 definitely both benefited from that caution. '66 is rocking it out. He's got about a half a second gap to that 55 car. That 55's got a freight train behind him. 1382, 42, 3, and 9.
Apron pads.
So it's 66, 55, 13, 82, your top four. And they are all under a blanket. It was a 3-car party for most of that run. Until the first caution. Now it seems to be a 4-car party. There you ride on the spoiler cam of the 82. He's got a really good run here. Can he pop out and jump to 13? Looks like we may have a battle for the lead. 55 challenging the 66. Side by side for the lead. Thirteen's going to stay behind the 66 though and push him back out front. So Todd Smith maintains the lead. But Ryan Hill's got a mirror full of that 13 car, and the 82's just hanging back in the wings, waiting. 13 underneath the 55. That'll be for second. He's going to get a push from the 82. And that is going to drop the 55 from second to fourth. The 55 goes back underneath the 82 and takes third position, just barely sliding across the front bumper of the 82. Who's going to push him down the backstretch to see if they can catch back up to the 66 and 13. Oh, 55 ran a little high there. 82's underneath. Battle for third. 55 gives it up. 82 takes it. Thirteen's got a run on the 66. 13 trying to get some separation. And he takes the lead. The 82 is going to look underneath as well. Side by side through turn one for second. 3 wide at the exit of turn one. Through the short chute. 82 backs out. 55 and 66 are going to battle it out for second down the backstretch. I think it's going to come down to who the 82 wants. Nope, the 55 is going to jump back behind the 66. Thought it was going to depend on who the 82 was going to push, but he didn't have enough momentum to get up there and push him. So Kyle Heath was loving that. Half a second lead already over Todd Smith. 66, 55, 82 second through fourth. And the 3-car of Jareth Van Slooten has jumped up to the 5th position. He's gotten around that 42 car of Cole Snyder. And then behind them in 7th is Jason Haney. Then it's Trevor Benz. He's got the lap car of Taylor Curtin pushing him. We look back to 9th. There is Logan Boone. Mark Ouellette is all over him as they go down the front stretch. Oh, battle for second. 66 and 55, side by side. '66. Oh, I thought he was going for the wall. Just missed it. But he's got the 82 underneath him now, so I think we're going to have a change for third place. Yes, we do. 82 to third. For those interested, Las Vegas has scored 2 more goals on the Carolina Hurricanes. It is now 4-0. So we'll take a look out the back bumper of the 13 car. '55 pulled right up there in turn 3. Seemed like he got a little crosswake off of the back of the 13. Slowed him up just a hair, but he's recharging again. Gap is about 2/10, less than that now. It's 1.15.
I like to go in the corner. Stay there.
Thank you.
So the battle is for the lead. We should be coming up pretty close to pit stops again.
Same thing, Trevor.
Thank you.
Sector 33 has cleared the leaders. He is back on the lead lap with his fresh tires. And the 42 ducks off to pit lane. Still 13 and 55, first and second. '55 looked a little low. Seemed like he had to check up just a little bit. Oh, 13 just tagged the wall coming out of 1. That has slowed him up a lot. The 55 is going to be all over him down the backstretch. And he's looking to the inside. Side by side. New leader 55, Ryan Hill. Let's take a look at that right front. There is some damage on the right front of that 13 car, especially around the wheel well and the bumper there. You can see it crumpled up, so he did tag the wall pretty good. And that was great for Brian Hayberger. He has chopped that gap in half. It was 1.2 seconds a lap ago. It is down to about half a second now. So he's going to be licking his chops, ready to jump both of these cars, the 55 and the 13. And Todd Smith as well. He's still hanging back in there, 1.1 seconds off of the leader. Looking back, looks like the 82 may have a run on the 13. Looks to the outside, couldn't do anything with that.
Go ahead, Mark. Inside.
On the back stretch, I'm going to give it to you, Cole.
Thank you, Trevor.
I'm going to let off going into 3.
7-2.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
So we've got the 7 and the 77 on pit lane right now. '82 still trying to pull up to the back of the 13. Does he have any moves?
7 to 25 foot apart.
Real quick, look back at the battle for 5th. The 9 is closed in onto the 3 car. Nine looking, he's taking a peek underneath. Is he going to send it? Yes, he does. 3 car runs really, really high. 9 slides up in front of him. Is the 3 going to try the crossover? No, he is not. Jason Haney moves to 5th place. And of course, we turned our cameras to look at that, and we had a change for 2nd. Brian Hayberger has gotten around Kyle Heath. I think that right front damage may be hindering the 13. He is falling back into the clutches of the 66. Ooh, 82, 13 just a little loose there as well. 66 looking to the outside. 13's going to try to sniff the draft. Man in the 55 is loving this. He's pulling out about, what was a half-second gap? It's closed in a little bit.
Good.
66 is going to be the first of the leaders to come to pit lane. So we will follow the 66. You see the 9 go by on the picture there. Slides into his pit box. He does not overshoot it this time.
9 car pitting this time.
The 9 car will be coming in. The 66 is down and away. We're going to go back to the leaders. Does any one of them decide to pit this time? No, they do not. "13 close to the wall again." Even the 82 may have got a little kiss of it.
55 pitting.
So the 55 is going to make his way down pit lane. As is the 13.
3-car pit.
Oh, 55 locked up, smoking the brakes. 13 closed right in on him. Practically nose to tail as they come down pit lane. Five slides in, as does the 13. It'll be a battle of pit crews to see who can get their car done first. You also see the 3 car at the very, very bottom of your screen there. 55 down, 13 is going to get out in front. That was a great pit stop from the 13 crew. Leapfrog to 55. And the 82 has come to pit lane. There we are. 38 laps left in this race. We're working 37 now. We're working lap 63. We see the 82 slide in. And the 66, there he goes. It's going to be a huge lead. We're looking forward to 13. There goes the 13 into 55. So it's running that extra couple of laps seems to have cost 82 a lot of track time. But up front, we've got the 42 car of Cole Snyder leading this race now. He pitted earlier than anybody else, so he's used those new tires to perfection, taking him to the front. But he's got a fast closing Todd Smith coming up. There he is. So Todd made great work in the pits. Almost
Go ahead, guys.
7 seconds back to Kyle Heath and Ryan Hill, who both pitted at the same time. Ryan Hill looking underneath the 13. This will be for the 3rd position. Ryan Hill completes the pass. That moves him to 3rd. '66 closing in quickly on that 42 car. '66 underneath the 42 for the lead as they go into turn 1. And the '66 clears him. So new leader Todd Smith with 35 laps to go here at Indianapolis. Take a look back now. There you see the 42, that's 2nd position. There is 3rd and 4th, Ryan Hill and Kyle Heath. 5th place, Trevor Benz was able to use that pit stop, but also leapfrog some of these guys. Putting new tires to use. And there's the 82, currently in 6th. 9 car in 7th. 9 car put a huge gap. Almost 9 seconds between he and the 3 car. And they were running nose to tail when that pit sequence started. So there is your leader, Todd Smith. Let's take a look at the pit chart. So there you have it. Todd Smith, lap
Go low,
28
Brian.
and lap 30. Cole Snyder pitted at
Gotcha.
25,
I'm
20,
gonna let
and
off and slide.
15.
Yeah, I ain't gonna have to.
So Hill and Heath managed to take it to lap 31 this time. Or 31 laps this time. So I think everybody's going to have to pit one more time. Now, do you take care of your tires and take two with that short little run? Or do you split this run in half? Maybe pit around lap 80, between 80 and 85. Do you try to stretch it the whole 30 laps and just take fuel and maybe two tires with 10 laps to go? Seems like we've got some options on our hands here. We've got some decisions to make regarding pit strategy, but right now the man out front, Todd Smith, he's feeling real comfortable. 4 seconds and counting in front of that man, the 42 of Cole Snyder.
Oh, hi.
And it's Ryan Hill and Kyle Heath. You see them battling nose to tail, pushing one another. They are quickly closing in on the 42. It'll be a matter of time before they overtake him.
Thank you, Ivan.
Oh, you're welcome. You'll have the inside here in turn one, both of you guys. I got this. Go ahead.
Hi, Daddy-o.
You're welcome.
There we go.
Yeah, man.
Todd. Hello.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
So they have cleared the 42 car. He has dropped back to 4, so the 55 and 13. I guess they're going to try to work together. Still a 5.5 second gap to Todd Smith. So let's crawl through the field. We'll start with the leader. There he is in turn 3. That's Todd Smith. Got second and third, Ryan Hill, Kyle Heath. Trying to chase him down. Or I should say trying to chase Todd Smith down. There's the 4 car of Cole Snyder. And that's the 82 Brian Hayberger.
Thank you, Mark.
Being pursued by the number 9 car in 6th place, Jason Haney. There's Trevor Benz. Trevor's being chased by the 3 car of Sheriff Van Sluten, so that's 7th and 8th. Logan Boone has quietly worked his way up to the 9th position. Mark Olette, first car, 1 lap down, hanging tough in the 10th position. And it's Ivan Deschamps in 11th, also 1 lap down. Then you've got the 12th place car, the number 77 of Joseph Groves.
I'm gonna stay high, Kyle.
There's a 50, there's 75. He's in the wall. He said he was going to stay high.
Say hi.
So the 66 has made the jump to pit lane. We will follow him. And has put the 55 of Ryan Hill and Kyle Heath into the lead.
Thank you, Cole. Yep, I tried miking up to tell you to go around me there. All good.
Thank you, buddy.
Godspeed, boys.
Thank you, Mark.
Yes, sir.
I'll let you go when you get here. It gave me 2 tires. Somehow I didn't check 2 of my tires, so I'm screwed.
I do apologize. I've had my mic muted from coughing and sneezing earlier.
Thank you, Todd.
There is the 13. He is taking second place from Todd Smith. So Kyle Heath has got a 12-second gap to chase down the 82 car who was on a fuel economy run. There you see the 13. He's just come out of turn 4. So we've got the 82 as your leader, 9 seconds back and closing. It's the 13 car of Kyle Heath. Then it's Todd Smith third. He had a miscommunication with his pit crew. Only put 2 tires on. Pretty much ruined his race. He had a huge lead. He had a huge gap over Kyle, but that's a long time to go on 2 tires. Ryan Hill is third. I'm sorry, Ryan Hill is fourth. Excuse me. He is looking to close in on third. He's less than 2 seconds back. And it's Cole Snyder. He's 22 seconds behind the leader, Brian Hayberger. And it's Jason Haney. He is 6th. Trevor Benz is 7th. Last car on the lead lap Oh, 77. Just hanging on to it. And that is a change for third place. Ryan Hill is now in third. He has gotten around Todd Smith. We are watching the 82 car. That lead is just a dwindling. Gap is now under 2 seconds and closing pretty quick. Does the 82 have anything to kick it back into gear and take off? He had a good car all race. Has he saved enough fuel to even try to challenge Kyle Heath? Nope, he runs high. Kyle's right there, side by side. New leader, Kyle Heath. So there's Ryan Hill. He is 1.3 seconds behind Kyle. .55 around the 82. Can he close in on Kyle? Gap is right at a second.
Thank you, Mr. Boone.
No problem.
So with 5 laps to go, Ryan Hill is closing, but I don't know if it's fast enough. 0.7 of a second gap back from Kyle Heath to Ryan Hill. It's down to half a second, 0.4 of a second. Back up to half a second. The battle is on with 4 laps to go. We've got a lap car of Tommy Thompson coming up in front of him. Tommy will get out of the way. He doesn't normally hold the leaders up.
82 pitting.
Oh, and the 82 is going to come up 3 to 4 laps short on that fuel run. And don't look now, but the 55, he's halved that gap. It's now 0.2 of a second. .75 is going to stay. He's going to go high. He's in front of the leaders. 55 underneath a 13. No! 55 tried, but he's going to try to use the 75 as a pick. Can he get there to his rear quarter panel? Side by side down the backstretch. 3 laps to go here in the Brickyard. It's 3 wide into 3. 55 is edging ahead, but the 13 still on his outside. No, 55 clears. Get a 13. Get back underneath.
Ran out of laps.
Does the 13 have anything left for the 55? There's a 55 going to get away scot-free. 0.2 of a second is the gap. 2 laps to go. So Ryan Hill is going to come to the yard of bricks. And he's going to take the white flag. 1 more lap to go. He's pulling out a 0.7 of a second gap over Kyle Heath. Todd Smith has dropped 4.2 seconds back in third. Then it's Cole Snyder and Jason Haney, your top 5. Trevor Benz is 6, just barely hanging on the lead lap.
No pressure, Tommy. Just run it.
We're coming down into turn 3. Ryan Hill has got 2 more turns to go. He is through the short chute, down into turn number 4.
You're right.
He's going to swing that 55 off of the corner. And Ryan Hill is going to win here at the Brickyard.
There you go, Ryan.
That is Kyle Heath second.
Good job,
It will be Todd Smith third. Fourth will be Cole Snyder coming out of turn 4.
Good race, y'all. Thanks for racing me clean there at 3. I was trying to do what I could to hold you back. Couldn't do it.
Good race, guys. Kyle, that was fun.
9 car will come home 5th.
Had some really good racing, everybody. That was fun. Good job. Appreciate y'all.
It's going to be Trevor Benz in 6th. Last car on the lead lap. Well of a rally from Trevor, too. He had slipped back.
Jason, you were hauling.
Yeah, gap was too big. It was just reverse spots from last week. I just couldn't get to you. It was
There's
fun,
the 82. He tried to make the fuel last.
Hell yeah.
He came up 3-4 laps short. There is the 3 car. He had something go on in pit lane. I don't know if it was damage or a speeding penalty. He was running top 5 when that happened. Logan Boone, Mark Ouellette will round out the top 10. Cars finishing the race. 7 car, Ivan Deschamps, Tommy Thompson, and Joseph Groves. So 13 out of 17 finished the race. We'll watch the 55 burn it down here at the Brickyard.
All right, guys, top 3. You can go in the waiting room. Edwin will be waiting for you for interview shortly. Great race, guys. Hell of a run for a 100-lap race with just the 1 caution. Appreciate y'all for the clean racing. Good battles. We'll do it again next week.
Thank you, gentlemen. Glad I stayed out of everyone's way. I'm learning.
So I see we've got some in the waiting room. We're going to go ahead and bring in Todd Smith here. Todd, this is Edwin in the booth. Do you have a copy, sir?
I do. What's up, man?
Looks like you had the strategy worked out and you had a miscommunication with the pit crew. What happened?
I don't know. I was going through and thought I had everything checked, taking my time. I don't know how I turned 2 tires off, but then once I stopped in my pit stall, it was still barely rolling for a couple seconds, so that cost me time too. I still think if I'd had 4 tires, because they didn't ever pull really away from me after about the 3-second mark. I think if I'd had 4 tires, I had something for them. I was pretty quick. They was quick. We had a lot of fun battling. I was just trying to save my stuff early, just kind of hanging out. And then it's like it would just flip a switch, push a couple laps, and they'd stretch it on me a little bit. But I had a blast. I mean, I felt like I was a top 3, maybe a winning car if the strategy would have worked. But it was good. They were fast, and it was fun to watch them battle as well. So I'll take it. Good race.
Yes, sir. I agree. I think you would have won as well if you'd had 4 tires. You had the gap, and you were really good from the caution. The caution worked out in your favor, and you were really fast after the caution, and you'd pulled out a huge gap after that second set of pit stops. So, yeah, I definitely think the pit crew miscommunication did not work in your favor there.
It's all good. It happens. Like I said, I had a blast. Just glad to be here,
Yep. No sleeping in, no hanging out with your buddies tonight, huh? Well, congratulations on third. It was still a hell of a race. You survived where a lot of others didn't, so congratulations. We will shoot you back to the waiting room, sir. Congratulations.
Appreciate you, buddy.
All right. So we're going to bring in second place Kyle Heath. Kyle, this is Edwin in the booth. Do you have a copy, sir?
Yeah, I got you.
Did you take 2 tires on that last pit stop?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
I should have waited 2, maybe 3 more laps just to come in and stop and do that. I wouldn't have ran out of laps. I ran out of laps.
Yep. Came up 2 laps short, I think. If you'd pitted 2 more laps, I think that would have got it. Because I thought I saw you take 2 tires, but I wasn't quite sure if my eyes were deceiving me.
I had to do something different because I wasn't going to beat Ryan Hill straight up, so I had to do something different.
Yep.
So, I mean, it is what it is. Still came home second. So, not a win, not a crown jewel win, and I didn't get to sweep this weekend, and didn't get to win at Indianapolis. So,
no.
I lost it all.
Well, a lot of people would still be happy with second, so there's nothing to cry about.
Hell no, not the way the race went. It was pretty good. I felt like I did a better race this time at Indy than in my past. So to me, in that itself is a win.
Yeah, exactly. This is not one of my favorite tracks, but this was a fun one to call with all the strategies varying at the end. So I'll take it.
Heck yeah. Hope you had fun in the booth tonight. That's
yes.
for sure.
Yep. Between this and the hockey game, Carolina's come back. They're 3-4 now. They got like 7 minutes left. So.
Oh, I'm going to have to turn that on.
Yeah, turn it on. They rallied back. They were down 4-0 at one point.
If I turn it on, I might give bad luck. I just leave it off.
It might. I had my eye on this in the race, trying to keep track of pitch strategy and trying to watch the hockey match. I was like, So, well, congratulations on second, sir. We'll send you back to the waiting room, and we'll pull Mr. Hill in here.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right, we're going to bring in the race winner, number 55, Ryan Hill. Do you have a copy, sir?
I do.
You made the right call at the right time. That 4 tires, I think, is what made the difference and let you get around that 13 car. What do you think?
Did he take 2?
He did take 2, yes, sir.
Why would he? No wonder he had such a good gap. I was wondering, like, how did he get 5 seconds on me? Because I was like, okay, I was going to pit with him, and then he pitted a little bit earlier than I thought, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just take 4. I have no idea he took 2. Wow. Why do you do that?
He was trying a different strategy. He didn't think he could beat you straight up.
Oh.
Yep.
No, I had to take 4 because just tire wear means so much here, and knew I was able to catch him on corner entry and 1 and 3 the biggest. I just had to play that and 4 tires to my advantage, really. Oh, you blew me away with that.
Yep. Yep. He surprised me too, because I was wondering what everybody was going to do, because it was going to be such a short run for that last run. And he opted the 2-tire route, and it almost worked. But 4 tires prevailed this time.
I was thinking about it, but I don't know. Every time I take 2 tires, I always die, so.
Yep. Well, it didn't work out for Todd Smith either. He pitted earlier than you guys, but he thought he had the box checked, and he ended up having 2 tires too, which is why he fell off like a rock the last 20 laps of the race.
Yeah, I felt bad because I knew I had to get around him in order to get to Kyle, and I kind of dive bombed the crap out of him to get to it, but we made it through.
Yes, sir. And that was good work using the 75 as a pick to get around to 13.2. It pinched him off. That was pretty awesome driving, I got to say.
I hope we put on a good show for y'all the entire night, because we raced. I had fun the entire time, so that was a good smile the entire 100 laps over there.
Yes, this was one of the more entertaining races from Indianapolis. Sometimes they just fall off, but we've had some pretty good ones with the Gen 6 here. So, and this was another good one.
Whatever makes it fun.
It was undecided until the end. So, I'll let you have the floor here. You can say what you need to say, think who you need to think, and yeah, go ahead.
Well, obviously, thank you for putting on the broadcast and doing the announcement. I do watch back over this, and I watch the other ones too, or the highlights with the other series as well. Obviously, Jason and everybody here at First Gear Racing, Hilka Disposer, Swap Loader, Chevrolet 55 car. My failed attempt to make a number 8 in the bricks, but you know, I do my first bow, so I wish I could actually do the bow right here in iRacing, but you know.
Yes, sir.
I'll give this one to Kyle. He was real good here.
Yes, sir. And I missed all 3 laps to do a tribute for Rowdy, so I apologize for that. It's completely slipped my mind.
Oh no,
But we'll try again next week.
We're forever Rowdy.
There we go. We'll never forget him. There'll be nobody else like him. So
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations. I'll send you back to the waiting room, and we'll close this thing out. Congratulations, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you. You have a good one.
You too. All right, so we're going to run through what we've got going on next Thursday. The chase for the Next Gen Cup Series is ongoing. The next race will be at Monza without chicanes. So it will be 60 laps around the road course at Monza without the chicanes. And your points leader after Nashville is Kyle Heath, 22 ahead of Nolan Milnes, 29 over Josh O'Brien, who's ahead of Noah Miller, followed by Andrew Groves, Jacob Rush, myself, Trevor Benz, Alex Fuller, and Todd Smith, who missed the event, which is why I was giving him grief earlier. Friday night, we wrapped up at Lime Rock. Kyle Heath was the winner. The next race will be at IRP, Indianapolis Raceway Park, 150 laps around the short track there. So we'll be right back in Indianapolis on Friday night, just north in the IRP. Kyle Heath has the points lead in that, 13 over Cole Snyder. Zachary Meredith third in points. Todd Smith, Logan Boone fifth. Myself sixth. Then it's Trevor Benz, Nolan Mills, Chase McGuire. And Patrick Rawitz is the top 10 in points there. Saturday, the points have just been updated by Jason Haney. Kyle Heath is your leader, 83 points ahead of Jason Haney. And it's Todd Smith, Cole Snyder, Trevor Benz, Logan Boone, Mark Ouellette, Jareth Van Sluten, Taylor Curtin, Andrew Groves, the top 10 in points there. Next week, we will be at Darlington, 180 laps. That will be fun. And I look forward to the Eagle probably dominating that one. Unless Ryan Hill's got something to say about it. He's had something to say in the last couple of races. He's definitely on par with the Eagle. So that will do it here for us at the First Gear Network. Congratulations to Ryan Hill on picking up that Crown Jewel event. We will see y'all next week at Darlington.